up from a nightmare. Because I finally got away from you. And I ain't never going back there. If it's the last thing I'll ever do.
You a bastard! You a bastard! Ha 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 ha! You a bastard!
I'm your host, A-Star101, and this is my second attempt to give you starting tips on this game, Infestation Z. The first attempt went horribly wrong, so hopefully this attempt will be a little better. I restarted my character and restarted him with basic items that you'll start with, except for I changed some things up, like can of soda, an apple instead of granola bar, and antibiotics instead of bandages. So yeah, let's try this again. Like I said, when you first start the game off, you have a beginning server, official server, private servers, and warm servers. Unless you're a premium player, you won't have access to the premium servers. You'll have access to the beginning servers and the official servers, and then those are the private servers and warm-up servers. The beginning servers are good. The only problem with the beginning servers is that they usually jam-packed with a lot of players. A lot of people, the players, mean that you get killed by them, they'll take your loot. This time, let's try the premium servers. I mean, it's pretty much like the beginning servers, but not so much people on it. So yeah, so let's try this out. Let's do, okay, this one, 6 people. If you like me, you like to play a game with a lot of people. It makes it more interesting and more fun and more exciting. But for these little starting tips, I want to do with at least as many people as possible, because it's hard to give starting tips where I'm getting killed constantly. So you're like, well, why the hell should I take tips from him? He can't play the game. So, which I know how to. It's just, it makes it a little more easier for the starting. When we get into our regular Let's Plays and stuff like that, I will use my more experienced character, and we'll be doing the beginning servers and wreak some havoc. But for right now, for beginning tips, I just want to give you some starting tips on starting the game so you can get a feel for it, so you don't jump into the game like I did, full blind and not knowing what to do and getting killed fairly easily. So, oh man, this load time is going to kill me. So until the game fully loads, I'm going to keep quiet and we'll get back into it when the game fully loads. Alright, we're back in the world and it's about to get dark, which makes this a lot more better for one demonstration purposes. Okay, so with that being said, it pretty much pays to, excuse me real quick, it pays to know your surrounding, know where you're at. So the map, we're in a place called Boulder City. So this is one of the major cities in the game. There's 2 cities, Boulder City and Camp Post City. These cities obviously will have the most zombie count, but also generate the most player count. Players will come to the city quite often for better loot and for killing other players. So yeah, with that being said, I recommend you try to stay away from using this flashlight. I mean, it is good to see at dark, especially when you first starting the game, but you give away your location very easily. So you see how much this light is shining. So there are players in this city, or if there is players in the city, they're going to see me from quite a distance, and I'm going to be an easy target. They're obviously going to know I'm kind of new since I'm using my flashlight. If I was smart, I would have loaded up with some night vision goggles to make it easier for the gameplay. And you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. So, hold on. We need this MRE. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to log off real quick. And then I'm going to come back with night vision goggles just for the video purposes. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Alright. As you can see, night vision is a lot better. Turn my flashlight off because we don't need it. Okay. For video purposes, I put the night vision on because the game is fairly dark and I know you're not able to see much on your end. So, yes. But this also brings up one of my points. It pays to have night vision goggles. It makes it a lot more easier. And I see some stuff in there we could use. It makes it a lot more easier to see at night. You don't give away your position. And you can see pretty much really clear. So it pays not to have... Wow. It pays to have night vision goggles. I still got the flashlight equipped for the time being, for the simple fact. Let's do that. I got the night vision goggles equipped for the simple fact is that the flashlight equipped because it's still pretty good as a melee weapon. Better than using your hands. Not the best thing to be using, but we're starting off fresh, so I'm showing you what you start off with. Okay, so when you start off this game, you want to look for pretty much as much gear as possible. You start off this game with pretty much rarely nothing. Like, I don't even have a gun. Take that. And also, any ammo you see in the game, I recommend picking it up, even if you don't have the gun as per se, because who knows, you may come across something, and it's better to have ammo for a gun you don't particularly have right now than have a gun and have no ammo for it. Pretty much just got a big paperweight. Okay, so now we're looking for items. Our backpack is fairly small, so I will not be picking up every little thing I see, but I will be picking up stuff that I think are valuable. This would be really good. It's a regular style helmet. I'm not going to use it because it's night and it doesn't have the night vision goggles equipped, so I'm not going to use it. Oh, another 9mm mag. So I'm going to still look for some bullets and, well, gun. What is this? Oh, apple. Okay. It's also kind of hard to see items. So there's a lot of ammo in this place. And no gun though. Also, don't hang out too much in front of these big windows. You'll be pretty much an open target. If there is a sniper in the facility or anybody that can see you from these windows, they will pick you up fairly easy. So don't stay hanging around the windows too much. It's good just to look out to see what location you want to go to. It's always good to get kind of an idea of where you want to go to next, where you want to loot, try to get a game plan before you just jump right into this world, just try to go and take stuff. There's meet around the zombies in this game. Zombies are a lot more. Oh, cool. Okay, we have a large backpack. Okay, now we're getting some stuff. Still no gun. I would feel a little more safer if I had some guns, just for in case we do get into involved with other players. 9 to 10, they're gonna have guns, and unfortunately, my little flashlight, all I'm gonna do is take them off. So yeah, so we're in the corner. Let's switch up our backpack real quick to our large backpack. We can dump the small backpack because every time you start the game over fresh, you'll get a small backpack. So you don't really need to keep those. They'll just hold space. So now we can hold more items. There's a lot of bandages in this building. One of these buildings like a hospital or something. It's still good to get these because they heal you a lot better than the antibiotics, so it's good to have bandages. I still wish I had a gun, or at least a more efficient melee weapon. Let me see what we have here. Bandages, first aid. This is a proving ground for medical supplies. Okay. Well, I need to remember this area for medical supplies on the character. Okay, so let us venture off. It's still night? Yeah, it's still night. Let us venture off. Oh, there is a gun right there, but there's also crap load of zombies. You know what? Let us kill these zombies and take the stuff we need. Because us trying to play it safe, even though I'm trying to do starting tips, it's going to make for a very boring gameplay. So that being said, let's take care of some of these bad boys. Oh, there is a gun. So, hold on a second. I don't know, I just like killing zombies with melee weapons. To me, it's a lot more satisfying than actually killing them. Okay, we got a Desert Eagle. This gun is fairly loud. We only got 7 bullets. Okay, that sucks, but better than nothing. So yeah, another reason why I say I like melee weapons is they don't give up your position. Oh, there's a lot of zombies in this area. I might have to use it. They don't give up your position as quickly as, let's say, hold on a second. They don't give up your position as quickly as, let's say, this weapon I'm using now. This weapon is dumb loud, so if there's anybody in the area, 9 out of 10, they hurt me, which makes it more defensive, and they may try to come hunt me down because they might see me as a threat to their loot. Oh, shake. So you don't want to. Okay, Hold on a second. Let me kick care of my little friends here. Okay, now I'm out of bullets. You know the reason, you run out of bullets, you pretty much got a big paperweight. So it's not always good. So let's use our shank. There we go. Like I said, melee weapons do just amount of damage as anything else. I was able to take these out fairly easy. And it's a lot more quieter. So, riot shield. Riot shields are good if you're doing PvP. They're not really good for the main world. You can pick them up if you want to or store them. It's always good to have them. Here another zombie. Sound plays a very good measure in this game. You hear things way before you see them. So I recommend you getting good, decent headphones. My headphones I have are pretty okay, but okay. That was quiet, so we're pretty safe. Okay, now we got a fair amount of good weapons. This zombie's gonna get up. Yep. Okay, we got a frag grenade. Okay, now we got a really good amount of weapons. Let us do some recap. Let us find a location right here. Okay, this should be safe. Let us kneel down and let us check on our inventory. Okay, so the Desert Eagle's empty. We do have, what's this? A signal. We only got 10 bullets left, so I would not use that. Okay, the M48, we got more bullets for that, so we'll use that one. You also want to keep track of what type of ammo you have. That goes with that. Yeah, so we got quite a few items here. Pretty much, like I said, the main thing was start off. Make sure your memory is good for food and water. That's like one of the best items to have. So I recommend, if you see MRE, pick it up. Can't go wrong with MRE. And like I say, melee weapons are, to me, it's a must as a secondary. I don't like usually carrying 2 weapons on me because you can't run out of bullets, and this makes more bullets for you to carry. So pretty much a shank or any other melee weapon is good. See 2 couple stabs, they dead. Nobody knows I'm in the area. Killed them and got my satisfaction and move on. Guns good to carry for, I like to say, emergency purposes only. Like you see in the beginning when I was getting overrun. Another zombie in the area. Where is he? Where is he? There you go. Like I said, sound's very important. You get to hear people way before you see them. Okay. Everything in this game makes a sound. Oh, I got a flashlight. Everything in this game makes a sound, so by it making sound, this basically got a lot. Now I'm having some ammo. Everything makes a sound. Even your running makes a sound. Wow, that's a lot of zombies. I don't want to. Actually, you know what? We go first person. Let's have some fun. So everything in this game makes a sound. I actually want to go through that back door first. You can play this game in first person and third person. I like playing in third person. First person is pretty cool though. I figured I'd give it a shot. And it's about to get light soon. Yeah, night vision goggles are really, I like really much than the flashlight. Let's say if I do equip the flashlight now, I turn off the night vision goggles, use the flashlight, turn it on. It's still dark, kinda. I mean, I only got really clear vision in front of me, but I'm also giving my location from pretty far distances. Like, those zombies over there can see my flashlight way before, you know, I can even see what's really over there. So, flashlight is not really, it's only good for starting off. After that, I recommend just tossing it. No need to keep it. Okay, AK-47. Now I feel a bit better. It's one of the best guns in the game. Reasons for that is it takes a lot of more versatile ammo. Pretty much you can also use a drum mag. So I got 40 bullets for this, so I'm gonna stick with that. Before we go over there and kill those zombies, I want to see what's in this building, if I can even get in this building. And I can, so I'm gonna go around to the side. Oh, what's this? Yep, okay. This is what I'm also talking about. These are helmets done for more armor protection. These are the military night vision goggles, but you get more damage reduction. Instead of the regular night vision goggles do 10%, these do 20%. So it does double, and it does the same thing. You still got night vision, but you got a lot more protection. So that's a plus. And let us see if we get around to that building. Let us take care of these friends. Oh, every time you kill a zombie, you get 100 XP plus money. If you're a premium player, you get a little bit of money, more money per zombie you kill, but you'll still get the same amount of XP. How do I get into this building? I gotta go around the front. Okay, so I want to get those items in the back just cause it's better. Oh, we got another melee weapon. I think my shank still does more damage though. And this is old. No, so long as I played this game, I never got a handgun that was able to use 9mm bullets before. So, man, I got ammo for it. So, that's actually really good to know. Okay, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. You gotta excuse me, I'll get sidetracked fairly easy. So yeah. So let's continue looting. Oh, M16, definitely. And a holographic sight. And a custom vest. Even though we don't add a vest, it's good to pick up. The only reason why I say it's good to pick up as many items as possible because you have something called global inventory. With this, every single thing, once you log the game or we get to you go to the map, you get to any of these settlements or outposts, you can store your items in that global inventory. So in case you die, the items you have in that global inventory will still remain there. And there's tons of zombies outside, will still remain there. And by it remaining there, in case you die, you won't die. You don't start from scratch. Our backpack is almost full. I don't know. This is my first time having this type of weapon. So sorry, I'm just a little curious of what I picked up. So yeah, you can put all this stuff in your global inventory. So in case you do die, when you start the game up again and you log back in, you have items to use. So you're not starting from scratch. And my shank does do more damage. And we do got a pistol flashlight, so we want to attach that just for the cool factor. And we do, what is it? Next to that, we don't really need the police flashlight. I mean, it's cool, especially first person inside of a building. So I guess we could just use it. I said we really not really need it, but it is cool. So we're inside of a building. Oh, definitely MRE. No need a more custom vest. Then once you get more, play the game more often, you can pick and choose what you really want. The only thing that's really hard to come by in this game are sniper rifles. Sniper rifles are very rare in this game. To get them, you gotta go to like the military outposts and stuff like that, and kill some called super mutants. Now, super zombies are. Turn my flashlight off. I don't need it. Turn that back on. Super zombies are fairly hard to kill. Not hard to kill, but they take up a lot of ammo. They take at least 100 bullets to kill. Let me see. Oh, this is pretty cool. This does 22. Oh, they both do 22. So what I'm gonna do is unload the clip, and which I can. You also can do sidetrack real quick. You also, if you get two of the same gun, it's best to pick up the gun anyway, load the clip, and then drop the gun, so you'll have more ammo for your main gun, unless you just want multiple of the same weapon. So yeah, so these super zombies take 100 bullets to kill. So unless you have a weapon that can dish out a lot of damage, I recommend you to pretty much, unless you're in a group, just be more prepared when you go there. This place is fairly packed with zombies, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to try out we have a frag grenade. Our frag grenade. Let me see. It's 5. So let's try this out. I'm being loud. Technically, I want to do this on a normal basis. The fact is, I ain't trying to bring a lot of attention to myself. I don't want people to know I'm in the area, but we're on a fairly small server, so not many people there. So I feel like it's kind of safe for us to be a little bit more. My backpack is full. It's kind of safe for us to be a little reckless. Any zombie games, headshots kill one shot. You know, headshot better than body shot. Body shots take more damage. So one headshot. Let's get a little further away. They are more active at night, so I recommend being a little more careful when you do certain things. My backpack is full. Yeah, so they are more active at night. So that takes into consideration, especially if you go to the military base. So with that being said, I think we want to go back to the main marketplace. And I'll show you about the global supplies. Let's kill some zombies around this area. I want to check my backpack because my backpack is full. Backpacks are very important in this game. It lets you know how much items you're able to carry. My backpack is pretty full. I got a lot of stuff in here, a lot of stuff that I don't really need. I'm going to keep the flashlight because I did buy that in my marketplace when I restarted this character. So, I'm not going to really use it. It's still good. I'm just going to put it back. I always get trade it later, which I'll get into trading. So, pretty much, yeah. So, for demonstration purposes, you say you want to log off and you want to put these items in global storage. You can get to a settlement, which I'm not going to do right now because it's too much for travel and you pretty much walking in this game. Unless you're on a premium server like I am, you can use vehicles. But beginning servers, you can't use no vehicles, so you have to walk. So what you're going to do is find a safe place, log out. It does take 10 seconds to log out. So you do want to be in a safe space because in that 10 seconds, you can't move your character, you can't do nothing. So if somebody does see you, or another zombie does attack you, you will die right before you log out, and you will lose all your items, which kind of sucks. You do all this stuff, gathering and stuff like that, just to get killed right at the very end. Okay, so we're back in. Go to your inventory. You see your global inventory, a survivor inventory. Your global inventory is where all the stuff that you find in the world and you put in here. So if you do die, I'll lose these items, but not my global inventory. So every time you start the game, it's good to dump out the items you're not going to need and your global inventory. And then everything you want to keep, you keep on you, and just keep repeating the process. So let's just empty out global inventory real quick. Things do stack up in this game, which is good. So you'll just keep. It won't take up too many spots. One of those binoculars, so I'll put them back. Okay, binoculars I like also because it's good to stake out an area before you go into it, like a small town, just to make sure so you can see how many other players are in the area, how many zombies in the area, so you get kind of a game plan. It's good to have a game plan of what you're going to do before you enter it in the town or in this game. This game pretty much really based on the more strategic you are, the more military concept you have when it comes to walking into a place or a town, the more better off you be, the more prepared you are, so you want less smile surprises. Okay, so with that said, we have 13 bullets left, 9 bullets in that mag, and 5 bullets in this mag. I did use a lot of ammo. I was just messing around. So I'm not really worried about it. So this is your global inventory. These are where all the items, like I said before, you keep. Food is kind of hard to come by, as you can see. I have 2 characters, and literally this is all the food that I found in the game. I didn't buy no food. This is all the food that I found. I don't even have water, so that says a lot. Food is very important. Your character can die of starvation and dehydration, so you want to also keep a track on that. With that being said, we only need 2 MREs. MREs are good for food, water. They can pretty much, these are like the bread and butter. Like these are the best things to have when you're hungry with food or water. Then we have medical supplies and miscellaneous supplies. A rage finder is good to see how far something is. A repair kit, not really sure too much what this is. I'll get into that much later. Gasoline is good if you have a vehicle, because vehicles do take gas in this game, so you do need gasoline for your vehicles. Medical kit, bandages, antibiotics, all self-explanatory. Binoculars are decent. The military ones, which are more rare, are much better, but binoculars are okay. These are your gun sights. You can customize your guns in this game, as you see what I did with my Jericho 9mm. I put the tac flashlight on. Where you got rifles, you can put silencers and reflex sights, the whole 9 yards. I recommend any character any gun you can. Silencer. I like to be quiet. That's just me personally. I like to be quiet when I go in. I try to be like Sam Fisher, go in silently, get out silently, get what I need. Bam. Even when I kill the players, silently, because you never know who else is with them. These are just your standard sandbags, barbed wire. These are good for like PvP, I guess. We do the battle royales. Um, in the main world, I don't see much use in them. I guess you could probably use them if you're being overrun by zombies and you want to barricade yourself in a little spot, give you a chance to reload or get your bearings together. So I guess you could probably use them. I don't carry them. They're just a waste of space. And then these two will be your skins and stuff like that, which I don't have right now. So yeah. So pretty much yes. Guns I say are pretty easy to come by in this game. At least certain guns. Like I said, shotguns are kind of hard to find, especially this one is pretty rare, and the double barrel shotguns are pretty rare. Sniper rifles are the rarest thing to find in this game. When you find a sniper rifle in this game, you consider yourself extremely lucky, and I recommend you, if you not want to use it right away, log out, put it in your global inventory. You don't want to lose your sniper rifle unless you got multiple sniper rifles. And yes, I got Rick's gun from The Walking Dead. You know, I would definitely pretty cool. It just only takes 6 bullets and it's super loud, and so I don't tend to use it because I'm not trying to be loud. Like I said, I play quietly. So, but if you that's your game style, then by all means, get the most loudest freaking gun you can find. Then we go next to your skill tree. These are what you use to level up your character to certain skills. They got the physical skill, weapon skill, epic skills, and survivor skills. Pretty much self-explanatory. Weapon skills, obvious skills with your weapons. Physical skills, your physical stamina, your carry capacity, stamina and stuff like that. Your epic skills are the damage that you do to zombies, running, stuff like that. Your pickup time, everything. Your survivor skills are your skills meant for your healing, food, and quieter footsteps. Just used to survive in the world. You usually got to start with one tree unless you get enough points. Once you start one tree, you had to finish that tree before you go to another tree. So pretty much, if I want to start at the survival, I have to continue on the survival tree, then I can do another tree. Everything else is pretty high, so yeah. So pretty much, if I would choose this, my hunger decreases slower, it's not slowly, and pretty much simple. Hit learn, you learn it. Then next skill, you go the same way, all the way down. And this is your basic kill ratio. We killed 27 zombies in that short period of time, which is pretty cool. The location I was at, the last map, change name and all that little fun stuff. So these right here are your character slot. You start off with 5 character slots. I only have 2. You can have a clan, which makes it more fun if you're able to. This is my beginning character. Like I say, I'm just using this. This is probably the guy I'm probably going to use in my Let's Play. So the simple fact is, he's pretty cool. He's pretty badass. He has the stuff that I like. He has a pistol. He has a chain. He has night vision. He's pretty cool. So we might be rolling with this guy with my current Let's Plays. Remember the name Jace101. This is going to be our Let's Play character. This is my more personal built character. I put a lot of time into him. So since he's not really beginning off, I might not use him to start off fully. Who knows? You may see him. I may play with him a couple times, but not so much for our Let's Play. We already started with this guy, so we're going to continue. We'll go with this guy all the way. So yes. So that being said, this is our first successful beginning tips. Hopefully, I'm mentioning anything possible. If not, my next Let's Play is how throw them in there, here and there. Please like and subscribe, give comments, leave bastard comments, leave asshole comments, any type of comments you want to leave. With that saying, this is A Star 101 signing off, and I hope you enjoy.